one of the guys on that cast. They only have 3 episodes so far, but some of our friends. So for podcast junkies out there, you can check those out.
Yep.
Justin playing what I've been playing in Legacy recently, Reanimator. This looks like your pretty standard Reanimator list. Sorry, pretty Legacy Reanimator list. 3 copies of Jin Gataxius, Imperial Archangel, Angel of Despair, Sphinx of Steel Wind, and Elesh Norn as his reanimation targets. And then to actually reanimate, he's got 4 Exhume, 4 Animate Dead, 3 Reanimate, and then he's got, of course, the Entombs in there as well. So looks like a pretty good list. What does that say? High Lucy? Okay, I saw High Lucy or something. That's as much as I saw.
All right, so if there's any questionable plays, interesting plays, we'll try to get these guys in the booth and ask them about it. So that could be good, so we can learn and see what exactly is going on. For those of you who don't know, there is also a Legacy Grand Prix going on. If you're a big Legacy fan,
in Amsterdam, right?
Yeah, in Amsterdam. I didn't recognize any of the names really in the top 8.
Yeah, I haven't checked it out yet.
But you know, that's that. All right, so we'll see what happens in this match. I think the round started. Maybe they're just waiting for
the go-ahead from the judge, I guess.
Yeah. So, all right, here we go. All right, Noyan. Is that how you pronounce his name?
Noyan.
Noyan?
Yeah.
Noyan's hand looks pretty good.
Yeah, I missed it. I was looking down, writing down the time the round started, so we can kind of get an idea of when the round should end.
I think this match is going to be really quick. It's going to be like 15 minutes.
So now I know Noyan's been talking about being kind of scared of Reanimator in Legacy, so he may have built a deck. He may have built his deck specifically with that in mind.
Yeah. All right. Justin plays turn 1 Ponder.
If you signed up for standard winner box number 6, could you please come up to the side of the area?
That looks like a keep. See a Careful Study.
I think a double Careful Study.
Animate Dead. Yeah.
So we can get you started. We also only need 1 more person for a $10 draft. 1 more person.
So he goes Careful Study, Animate Dead, Careful Study, I think.
I think that's what it looked like to me.
Yeah. All right. So the Dark Tempo. What's his name? Noyan?
Yeah.
All right. Noyan has a turn 1 3/2 guy.
Yeah, you can have the Delver. Yeah. So Verdant Catacombs. Looks like he's cracking that Catacombs.
Why would you just not play sleeves that work? Right?
I'm sure that's ideal, but maybe if you already have sleeves, or maybe you sleeve up your deck and realize, oh man, I can see through these. You don't realize it until you actually put the cards in them.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's hard to tell if they're going to be opaque or not until you actually put the cards in, and then you look and go, oh, I can see it.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny how certain sleeves just show you just that dot. So,
Inquisition.
Yes, Inquisition.
Okay,
one.
that's much better.
Now he's going to know what Justin's playing, if he didn't already know, which I don't know why he would have.
We should tell him to keep the cards so we can always see them.
Yeah, can you move the overlay for a second? Let's see if we can see what's there. So we have Careful Study, Thoughtseize, Imperial, Archangel, Brainstorm, Fetch Land.
All right, so right now I would take Thoughtseize.
Yeah, of course he doesn't want to take the creature so much. Actually, he can't take the creature.
He's taking
anyway.
Careful Study?
So he takes Careful Study. So
right.
We know that Justin has Animate Dead on top, which he draws there.
Yeah. And we know that he has Careful Study as his next card.
Yep. So Thoughtseize right back. So no mental missteps here to protect these guys from Thoughtseize. And so we see, what is that all the way on the left? I'm not sure.
This is Ghastly Demise.
No, he's showing us what
Dark Confidant.
What the card is. So Ghastly Demise, Dark Confidant, Delver of Secrets, Misty Rainforest.
I would Thoughtseize away his Force of Will.
Yeah, I think that's probably the play.
Next turn, Justin has that 5/8, unless Noyan has one draw. Otherwise, Justin will have the 5/8 in play.
Seems that way to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Noyan didn't take the Thoughtseize seeing what Justin was
That
playing.
Force of Will is only defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Like, he was probably banking on that Justin doesn't have, like, another discard outlet. But, I mean, he just kept with Ponder, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And Justin seems like he might be a good enough player that he would not keep Careful Study in his hand, knowing that he could discard, that he would keep Careful Study as, like, the second card if it was the only discard outlet. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he would protect his Careful Study by keeping it as his second card.
I see, yeah. I mean, that's what he did, yeah. I mean...
Yeah, so by taking the Careful Study...
Right.
I don't know.
But he wouldn't have known what Justin saw off the pond, you know?
Well, he can maybe like assume that there was going to be either like another discard outlet or like a reanimate spell on top.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So,
yeah, so he's just going to go Careful Study right here.
Careful Study, so he can just Careful Study, Animate Dead.
Yeah.
His,
The angel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His big dude.
So he gets a Brainstorm and a something else.
So he discards Brainstorm and Angel.
And then he's going to just go sack and bring back the Angel this turn.
He's got an Entomb now.
Yeah. Alright, so now the Angel, what happens is it has Shroud, which is different than Hexproof.
Yep, because Justin can't target it either.
And
but it's just
all damage that would be dealt to Justin would be dealt to the Angel instead.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's going to be a 4/8, correct?
It's a it's a 5/8 naturally, but
and then with Animate Dead, yeah.
Yeah.
And normally it costs 8 mana, I believe. It's like 5 colorless, green, white, blue.
It's
well, 4 colorless, green, white, blue. Sure, still 8 mana. All right, so I mean, Noyan's going to be probably on like maybe like a 3-turn clock from it, depending on how the Dark Confidant like hits or not hits and stuff, you know.
So there's Animate Dead for the Imperial Archangel, so that's a 4/8. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, it could be up to basically.
I mean, between Sacklands and Confidant, let's see what he hits here.
Yeah, so we have Dark Confidant trigger, gets
right.
land, okay.
Yeah.
Draws a card for the turn. So he's Bob is good to him right there.
All right, so Noyan goes on to 17, cracks a fetch land. Justin still has a good hand. I mean, he has Brainstorm and Entomb.
Yeah, he can still. I think Reanimator is such a good deck right now.
Yeah, it seems good.
It's so resilient. Trying to look really quick at the sideboard here. Noyan's got 2 Surgical Extractions, an Extirpate, Diabolic Edict, and another Liliana. So all of those seem really good for Noyan to bring in Game 2 situations.
Yeah.
Liliana's really good against Reanimator. I mean, you make them discard, but you also make them Edict. Yeah, it's also like an Edict. So.
Yeah, it's easy to hate out if you're building it correctly, like if you're building your board correctly. All right, so Noyan passes. Justin draws Polluted Delta. So right now with Brainstorm, I think I would have just Brainstormed first. Unless he wants to like end a turn Brainstorm or something. Is that his plan? All right, so he's gonna go end a turn. Yeah, yeah, that's fine too.
No, there's no real reason for Brainstorm. So
all right,
Bob sees another Bob.
He's going down to 11. So I said it was a 3-turn clock. We'll see how accurate it becomes.
Yeah, I mean you're pretty close. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so Noyan's actually at 11 right now, just so people know. All right, so he Brainstorms and he sees Daze, Polluted Delta. Is that it? Daze. Okay.
Yeah, so he's just got Daze and Tomb, I think.
Yeah, Daze and Tomb.
Okay, so
They're confident. Let that confident resolve. No. No, Daze it. Definitely Daze it. Yep.
There's too many cards. So Confidant number 3 gets dazed.
It's actually kind of close.
Yeah, I mean, as much as like the as much as you want him to take damage, him drawing that many cards seems.
Well, the whole thing is that 1/1 going to flip to a 3/2?
Right.
Because if it does, then it'll be able to attack the 5/8. But if
Uh-huh.
not, then Noyan's just going to kill himself with the triple confidence.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So, but it's not worth the risk it. So yeah, he definitely days there.
Alex Kostecki and Paul Brown, your standard winner box is waiting for you. Please come up to the side events area. That is Alex Kostecki and Paul Brown.
So-
Please come to the side events area.
Passes the turn back to Justin.
Yep. Justin draws a Gassy Demise. I believe it's a. No, it wasn't Gassy Demise.
Yeah, I didn't
No.
catch a look at it.
What is it? Oh, Entomb.
Oh,
Entomb.
it's just so does he have 2 Entombs then? So all right, Entomb resolves.
Yeah.
Noyan taking a look at the graveyard there.
There's the Elishnorn.
Elishnorn is quite a spicy target. Will Wrath Noyan's board. Make any Tarmogoyfs quite less scary. Snapcaster Mages dead on board immediately.
Oh,
There's
wow,
an Exhume.
Exhume. Okay.
So
All right,
Noyan
yeah.
looks like he's just picking
So
his cards
yeah,
up.
yeah, this
so
game, yeah.
Not
All right, so Justin takes one game. Game 1 pretty easily.
For those of you wondering, Noyan's playing the checklist. Oh, it was Exhumed. that he
Yeah,
must have
yeah, it was
gone
an Exhume, yeah.
Yeah.
Be-
So,
yeah, because he previously had the
Entomb,
the
right.
Entomb, yeah.
to. Noyan's playing the
Which I said.
checklist card in his deck, and then he's got Delvers to the side, and then so he doesn't have to flip the Delvers around. He has another copy of Delver flipped around in a different sleeve. For every Delver, he's got like double
It
proxy.
just seems confusing playing the checklist card. Like
Yeah, I don't
when
like
you
them
pitch it
either,
with
but-
like a Force of Will, you might have a checklist card and a Force of Will in your hand, and you're just like, I don't have a blue card to pitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you're not thinking.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know I made a mistake at the pre-release where I was playing with checklist cards and I had like 2 different ones in my hand.
Yeah.
And I tapped the mana, I played one, I grabbed the guy that I was intending to play and everything, but I happened to actually put out the wrong checklist card.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, that was awkward. I have the card, I just put the wrong checklist card out. I grabbed the right proxy, so it wasn't like I played the wrong guy.
Yeah.
But
All right, so Justin's gonna
I don't like the checklist card.
Justin's gonna bring in a few cards. He's probably gonna bring in Show and Tell.
Yeah, pretty much anticipating any graveyard he should bring in
Yeah.
some show and tell.
He's probably gonna bring in Inkwell Leviathan.
I like the Inkwell. Possibly even Blazing Archon, but I like the Inkwell Leviathan definitely better.
And I think he's gonna bring in Spell Pierce. So I think Justin's gonna bring in Spell Pierce, Show and Tell, and Inkwell Leviathan.
Get you started.
Not too sure what he's gonna cut.
Maybe the Sphinx of the Steel Wind.
Yeah, possibly that. That's probably one good cut.
Somebody mentioned on Twitter how they need Angel of Despair against Liliana, but Justin doesn't know whether Noyan's playing Liliana, at least theoretically.
Yeah, I mean, Spell Piercers are just really good versus like a bug type deck, you know, because they're gonna have cheap discard that you can just
Right.
Spell Pierce. They're gonna have Liliana. They might have, Surgical Extraction, stuff like that, Edicts. So definitely, I mean, in Legacy, Spell Pierce is just a pretty strong card in
It is
general.
really good, yeah. So, speaking of which, Noyan also has Spell Pierce, which he could probably bring in because these Reanimator decks run off of so few lands. So Spell Pierce seems good for him too.
Why
He's got-
is your buddy not playing Jace?
Maybe not room for it. I don't know. He's going with Liliana. He's got an extra Liliana in the board and one in the main, so he can double up on those. He's got 2 Surgical Extraction, 1 Extirpate to bring in, a Diabolic Edict, which I think he'll bring in too. Probably a Thought Sieve, maybe again. I think that seems good.
You know what I'm thinking after looking at this list? That a lot of people maybe just try to be like too cute. Like Delver's Secret seems good, but Jace is just so much more powerful.
But Jace is definitely
Like-
very powerful. But
If I were to play Legacy, today or if I play in Vegas, I'm just gonna play just really powerful cards. I probably will play Black, Blue, Green.
I think that's the best ethical opposition to the use of Jace.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think so.
The only thing is that I don't want to lose to a Blood Moon type effect. Blood Moon back to the basics. But other than that, like playing Jace, playing Goyf, playing Thoughtseize, playing Dark Confident, I wouldn't even play Forcible. I honestly feel Hemp and Torok is miles better than Forcible.
Yeah.
Forcible's card disadvantage. It's 5 mana when you flip it over with the Dark Confidant. You need another blue card to actually use it and stuff. It's just bad in a lot of matchups. Whereas Hemp and Torok could just win you the game on the spot for 2 mana. So that's what I think.
Let's check Justin's land count since we got the question on Twitter. So
Yeah, 17.
Yeah, 17 lands,
Yeah.
which is about average for a Reanimator deck. Like these lists run off so few lands.
Yeah.
You can run off with 2 lands. You know,
I kinda like
or
18
one
lands.
really if you want.
Yeah, I kind of like 18 lands in Reanimator. But yeah, 17 is fine too. It's just a small difference.
Checklist cards are ugly. Why would we want to look at those?
Yeah,
Sorry.
this guy's smart.
Jordan
Some of you
Basket
guys are
says,
smart on Twitter. You guys make sense.
says just actually look at the checklist card.
Some of you guys, I don't know, but
It's a good point,
This guy's
but
good.
I don't know. I don't really like looking at checklists.
Yeah.
It's just very ugly.
you know what might have been cool to put on the checklist card is,
Really cool artwork.
well, maybe they put like 6 like little pictures of the card, and then you circle it with like a Sharpie. So there's like 3 different checklists. Because how many flip cards are there? Like 18 or something?
Yeah, something like that. So making multiple different checklists.
Yeah, multiple different checklist cards.
Yeah, I can see why they wouldn't. But
Maybe, I don't know.
But
Yeah,
it's
I mean, it's probably printing money, like, you know, like the printing problem and stuff. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
20.
There's 20. There's actually 20 flip cards. So, I mean, they do keep it in order. They put the 2 white ones up top, then the 3 blue ones.
And 2 black ones. Really 2 black ones and 2 white
Yeah.
ones. That's kind of crazy.
2 blacks, 2 whites, 6 red, 7 green. So, you know, they're just colors. Yeah, there's colors on the checklist as well. But, all right, so starting the game 3,
2.
game 2.
Justin has Force, Elish Norn,
Justin has no lands, right?
Zoom.
Or a one-lander?
Thoughtseize.
Oh, you
Have
gotta-
you seen it? Is that a one
Yeah, it's a one-lander. No, it's a
it's a
no-lander.
one-lander?
No, I think it's... I don't know.
I didn't quite catch it.
The people who hold the cards up, hold it longer so we can see. I think it's a no-lander, but I could be 100% incorrect.
Looks like Noyan's trying to decide what he wants to do here.
Yeah.
Can animate dead enchant a creature with Shroud?
Yeah.
Yeah, because when it's targeting it, it doesn't have Shroud. It's in the graveyard.
Yeah. Okay.
So both players lead with turn 1 fetch land.
Alright, so I guess it was a one-lander?
Looks like it, yeah.
I would just sack it now. You don't want to get stifled. You already saw stifle, right?
No, that was last game. That was last match, I mean.
Oh, that was last match?
Yeah, there's no stifles in Noyan's deck.
Okay.
In either deck.
Okay. I don't know, you still don't want to get
But
stifled.
Justin still doesn't know that there's no stifles. you
Yeah.
know, but he may be...
Unless he wants to save the sack land for him to like shuffle away his bad cards off Brainstorm.
Right.
And I guess he does a forcible if he did have a stifle. That's fine. Oh, he drew the fetch? Somebody said he drew the fetch.
It's possible.
That he kept a Zero lander?
So Noyan adds a second fetch land to the board.
Alright, so now he fetches at the end of the turn.
Interesting that Noyan decided to fetch and then not use the mana.
Yeah. We should ask these people about their fetching habits.
He's showing us Extirpate Snapcaster Mage.
Alright.
That's something.
Yeah.
Extirpate your guy, extirpate another guy, also have a 2/1. He's got Daze there, which is also relevant.
Yeah, that's another reason if he maybe responded and brainstormed in response. But I guess he wants to play around Thoughtseize. I don't know. Maybe he's just not gonna. Yeah, I mean, like you don't brainstorm here, I guess. Or you do.
There you go, you brainstorm. So
I mean, why would then he would just brainstorm? He should have just brainstormed. I don't know. I really always want to know all their hands so I know the exact play they should make.
yeah, I know it's
Because if sometimes like we're missing the fact that the guy had a Dark Blast in his graveyard, we can't see exactly what he has.
So brainstorm resolves. Justin deciding what to put back.
It looked like Justin drew into like land.
He may have. I didn't quite catch it. And there's an underground C for Justin, which he knew was coming, of course.
Tom tweeted in.
He did.
Yeah. Are you disagreeing with the plays, Tom? Is that it? Pro Tour top 8 competitor? All right. So
SCG Open winner in Denver.
Justin goes with a Thoughtseize.
Thoughtseize from Justin will C to Z.
I mean, personally, if I was Noyan, I would have just dazed the brainstorm last turn.
Yeah.
Which I'm uncertain
And
why
it
he
looked
did
like
not.
he was thinking about it.
So. All right, so he allows the.
So he sees Extirpate, Snapcaster, Daze, Force of Will, and Bayou.
So this is pretty easy here. I was just Thoughtseize the Extirpate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is a pretty hateful hand. 2 counter spells. One of which can be flashed back easily by Snapcaster. Force of Will, not so much. You have to pay that full 5 if you flash it back.
Yeah.
It's kind of makes it a little awkward to work with Snapcaster, but that's not necessarily the intended use of Snapcaster.
I mean, people at home, what would you take? Extirpate, right? I think it's.
I would take the Extirpate.
Why do you think
Force of Will?
Force of Will?
Maybe he boarded in Show and Tell and isn't worried about Extirpate.
Does he have Show and Tell in his hand?
I don't know. Tom Ma's just upset because it's not Hive Mind.
Oh, he's got a second Thoughtseize now? So he's gonna walk into the daze?
Yeah, I guess so.
Why is that good? Wait, why is just walking into the daze good there? Like, is your plan to Thoughtseize away the daze? Because otherwise you could just wait a turn. Somebody says maybe this top card is shown down.
I did see blue, so that's why I was surprised.
Okay, so yeah, that would make perfect sense. If that's the case, that makes perfect sense. Thanks for the people at home. Because then he wants to Thoughtseize away his daze. So then next turn, his Show and Tell doesn't get dazed.
Right.
And he has Force of Will backup in case Noyan draws a Force of Will.
Right.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yep, Show and Tell is top card. All right, so it looks like Justin's going to have a turn 3 Elvish Norn. Oh, wow. You know what Noyan could do? Noyan could just Extirpate Justin right now. That would be sick.
Or like take Justin out of the tournament with Extirpate?
No, like Extirpate something so he
shuffles the library.
Yeah, so he's not drawing. Wait, why did Noyan return his land?
I guess I don't know. That's a good question.
We got to ask everybody all these questions when they come here. We really do.
So he passes the turn, I think? Or he pointed at him anyway. Okay, did pass the turn. Yeah, so he dazes.
Yep, it's a Show and Tell.
And yeah, there's the Show and Tell. That's interesting.
All right. So sacks the Delta. He was playing around daze. I mean, is that? I guess Noyan really wanted to protect his Extirpate. I'm not sure what he said. Played something. Played what?
I missed it too.
Yeah. It's like we're not superheroes. Or
Yeah,
we don't have superpowers.
It moves all around real fast when it goes down. So.
Tama. Tama's a funny guy.
Played around days, he said.
All right.
Okay, Snapcaster.
Snapcaster is dead.
Yeah, dies immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, he still can
Yeah,
flash
sure,
back
but-
something, but yeah,
I mean, he's
what
not
is he
gonna-
flashing back?
Yeah, I mean nothing. Yeah, if Noyan would have extricated, he would have not drawn the show and tell, and Justin's play would have been ruined.
Yeah.
You know, maybe Noyan should have smelt the rat right there and done something about it. Yeah, I mean, I guess when he dazed, it doesn't even matter that much because he's still losing to the Elish Norton. But I mean, if he just dazes and the other guy dazes back, Justin's still losing a daze.
Yeah.
So he's like playing around something that he didn't even have, and if he did have it, it's not that bad.
I'm trying to think of what Noyan's plan is here.
Oh, okay. Noyan made a mistake, he said? Alright, so Noyan said that he just made a mistake with the daze, what we're saying? Okay. But we should ask him about the extra pay play, because maybe he wasn't even thinking about that.
Yeah, he may not have been, I don't know.
Because when you're playing Legacy, you have to think about a lot of stuff. Like, he brainstormed, what did he hide, you know what I'm saying? Like, why should I toss these that, you know?
Matt Williams
Same thing with the show and tell.
Matthew Montross. Your two-headed giant event is waiting for you.
So I drew the flip card.
Yeah, the Delver.
Please go to
Can't even
the
play it.
Sarah Angel banner.
Alright, he just passes the turn. Yeah, I mean, Justin's in great shape right now. He's sitting on multiple Force of Wills. And Noyan has nothing.
Yeah, I think this game would have been very different if he decided to daze that brainstorm. That would have been big.
Yeah, that was the first thing. If he dazes the brainstorm is number one. Number two, if he extirpates on that turn,
Yeah,
he would not. Yeah, shuffles his
anyway,
deck, takes away something as well. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Jace bounce would be sick too. Like, I mean, it would get forced the Jace, but he doesn't even have Jace in his list.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Liliana would get rid of the.
Yeah, Liliana would be
thing
just as good too. Yeah.
But it's gonna get forced as well.
Yeah. So Noyan has a go for the throat. I think we let it resolve. No, we can't let it resolve because of the extra pay we know of. So we have to force it.
Force removing Jin-Gataxius, I think?
Yeah.
Is he going to extirpate his Forcer Will?
Extirpates the force. Alright, so there's another force.
Going on to the main event stage. We're ready to
He
get you
sees
started.
Exhume.
Standard win box.
Kind of interesting. Maybe Noyan has a shot now.
We're going to get you started.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out his plan. We couldn't really see much of his hand.
He has
No,
Snapcaster Mage in his hand.
Yeah, so now he can Snapcaster
The go for the throat.
but he's not before he goes down to another 4.
Yeah,
and,
but
Exhume is going to just bring it right back.
yeah, exactly. He's gonna have to. Yeah. No, it's bad. All right. So Justin draws for his turn. The Inkwell Leviathan. So he attacks for 4. So he did board in the Inkwell Leviathan like we thought
Yeah,
we
it seems
would.
good.
Brainstorm. Let's see. Yeah, I would brainstorm right. Yeah, I would brainstorm. Yeah, like, is he? Yeah, I would brainstorm. Yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3. Pretty much all blanks. A polluted Delta, which will help.
It's Delta Bob, I think. I mean Delta something Bob.
Yeah. Why didn't I thought it was a Delta? Why didn't he play Delta?
I don't know.
Doesn't he want to shuffle like the useless cards away?
That's what I would have thought too.
All right. Yeah. I don't know. We're just thinking, just like you guys at home, why. I mean, him being at 4, him being at 3 doesn't really like make a difference. You know what I'm saying? and at least gives him like an extra chance. What are you looking up?
Show and tell's not like each player may, so he didn't have to put that Snapcaster into play. Wonder why.
Yeah, I don't understand. Well, yeah,
I was just wondering. I mean,
he
didn't
like,
know the Elish
yeah,
Norn
he didn't know it was
what?
Elish Norn, but yeah, I don't know why either.
It was just going to be a 2-1 facing off any number of ridiculously giant creatures.
Yeah.
So, I wonder why he put the Snapcaster in play, because he probably would have rather gotten value out of it going.
Because if he still had the second Snapcaster, he could have
extirpate
extirpate possibly, yeah.
The show and tells or something.
Yeah,
or
something along
whatever.
those lines, yeah.
He could extirpate the Elish Norn in response to an Exhume or something.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but Noyan knows he has 2 Exhumes.
Yeah. So there's an Exhume. He's got a Snapcaster.
Snapcaster, Elish Norn. Snapcaster gives something flashback. Elish Norn kills the Snapcaster. He can extirpate it again. He extirpates the Exhume, but then has to. Or extirpates. Oh, no, he gives Brainstorm flashback. Plays Brainstorm, which he knew at least one of those cards, or did he know both of them?
Yeah, I mean, he knew like, he wanted to shuffle away with a Delta so he didn't have to look at that Dark Confidant again. That's like one draw that he kind of like threw away. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's game. All right. Yeah, I felt there was
There were some different plays that could have been made.
I think Justin played pretty well. I don't think Justin.
Yeah.